Welcome, tech aficionados, to an electrifying episode where we break the chains of misconceptions and explore the fascinating world of tech myths. Here at Tech Tours, today we're here to blow your mind with the truth behind some of the most persistent tech myths that have lingered for years. Prepare to be amazed as we debunk these myths one by one and reveal the remarkable realities hiding beneath the surface. Let's dive in. Our first tech myth is one that has perplexed mobile users for ages: more bars equals better signal. It's time to set the record straight. Contrary to popular belief, the number of signal bars on your phone doesn't always indicate signal strength. In reality, it reflects your phone's connection to the nearest cell tower. But signal strength can be influenced by various factors, including interference, network congestion, and even your phone's hardware. So, those full bars might not mean you're getting the best signal. Mind-blowing, right? Our next myth will make you think twice about your private browsing habits. The myth that a private browsing is totally private couldn't be further from the truth. While private or incognito mode does prevent your browsing history from being stored locally, it doesn't make you invisible on the internet. Your ISP, websites you visit, and even your employer can still track your online activity. It's a bit mind-boggling to think that private browsing isn't as private as we'd like to believe. Here's a myth that has surrounded Apple's Mac computers for years: Macs can't get viruses. While Macs have historically been less susceptible to viruses than Windows PCs, they are not immune. In recent years, Mac-targeted malware has been on the rise. Cybercriminals have recognized the growing Mac user base and are adapting. It's essential to have proper security measures in place and not let this myth leave you vulnerable. The myth "the bigger the megapixels, the better the camera" has influenced many smartphone purchases. But here's the mind-blowing truth: megapixels aren't the only factor determining camera quality. It's about sensor size, lens quality, and image processing. More megapixels can lead to larger image files, but not necessarily better photos. So, don't fall into the megapixels trap when choosing your next camera. If you've been religiously closing apps on your phone to save battery life, you're in for a revelation. The myth that closing apps extends battery life doesn't hold water on modern smartphones. In fact, repeatedly opening and closing apps can use more energy than leaving them in the background. Most mobile operating systems are designed to manage background apps efficiently, so let them do their job and save your energy for other tech myths. Here's one that may leave you scratching your head: the myth that the internet is stored in the cloud. In reality, the internet is a vast network of servers, data centers, and cables that span the globe. The cloud is just a term for remote data storage and processing. It's not an ethereal place where the it itself resides. So, the next time you hear "it's in the cloud," you'll know it's not quite that simple. Here's one's a bit concerning: the myth that private messages on social media are private. While private messaging platforms are designed to keep your conversation secure from prying eyes, the companies themselves often have access to the messages. In some cases, these messages can be used for data analysis and targeted advertising. So, while they may be private, they're not entirely shielded from the watchful eyes of the platform itself. The age-old myth that you should drain your phone battery completely before charging is a relic from the past. Modern lithium-ion batteries don't need this treatment. In fact, deep discharges can be harmful. It's better to charge your phone when it's around 20 to 30% and unplug it when it reaches 80 to 90%. This will prolong your battery's lifespan, and it's more efficient. It's mind-blowing how our charging habits have changed with evolving battery technology. Another myth involving Macs: Macs are immune to ransomware. While Macs have enjoyed relative immunity from malware, ransomware creators are now targeting macOS. These malicious programs encrypt your data and demand a ransom for its release. It's essential for Mac users to stay vigilant, use security software, and avoid falling victim to this rapidly evolving threat. Our final myth is a bit philosophical: the internet is infallible. It may feel like the internet is all-powerful, but it's not immune to outages, hacking, or even censorship. It's a vast and interconnected network that, like anything else, has its vulnerabilities. It's essential to remember that the internet's stability depends on a delicate balance, and it's not infallible. And there you have it, tech enthusiasts, 10 tech myths debunked that will leave you questioning what you thought you knew. It's incredible how common misconceptions can shape our perceptions of the tech world. I hope this journey through the truths and deceptions of the tech realm has been as mind-blowing for you as it has been for me. If you've enjoyed this exploration, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with our upcoming tech revelations. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video.